They said the tank era was over. They said drones, cyber weapons, and satellites had made armor irrelevant. But here's the twist. The legendary M1 Abrams isn't fading into history. It's evolving. The new M1E3 Abrams is lighter, smarter, and deadlier than any tank before it. It's not just an upgrade. It's a rebirth of American firepower, an answer to a world where warfare is changing faster than we can comprehend. Imagine a 70-ton steel monster that moves like a whisper, hunts like a predator, and thinks like a machine. That's not science fiction. That's what the U.S. Army is building right now. For decades, the M1 Abrams was the unchallenged king of the battlefield. It crushed Soviet armor in the deserts of Kuwait, outmaneuvered insurgents in Iraq, and became a global symbol of American dominance. But the truth is, technology caught up. Hypersonic missiles can destroy a tank from hundreds of miles away. AI-guided drones can swarm faster than a human can react. The battlefield has become a chessboard where every second counts, and the player who thinks faster wins. So the Army made a decision. Don't build a bigger tank. Build a smarter one. Enter the M1E3 Abrams, a next-generation hybrid of steel and silicon. It runs on hybrid electric propulsion, giving it quieter movement and longer range. It features AI-assisted targeting that can identify, track, and prioritize threats before a human even blinks. Its modular armor adapts to mission needs, lighter for speed, heavier for survival. And for the first time ever, it's built to fight alongside robotic systems, autonomous scouts, drone swarms, and unmanned turrets all coordinated in real time. The result? A machine that doesn't just fight, it learns, it adapts, and it survives. Now, here's the part no one tells you. The M1E3 isn't just a tank. It's the blueprint for the future of warfare. The US military calls it a networked node, part of a digital battlefield where every vehicle, drone, and soldier shares data instantly. Think about that. A war zone where machines communicate faster than humans, predicting ambushes before they happen. Terrifying? Absolutely. Brilliant? Without question. And yet the race is on, because as the M1E3 prepares to roll out, Russia, China, and even smaller nations are developing their own autonomous war machines. It's an arms race with no finish line, where whoever controls the smarter system controls the battlefield. The fear isn't just losing a war, it's losing relevance. If America's tanks can't adapt, they'll be relics before the first shot is fired. Now pause for a second. Imagine this scene. It's 2030, night sky over Eastern Europe. A drone swarm dives through the fog, guided by AI. In the darkness below, the M1E3 powers up, sensors glowing like a beast awakening. It detects the swarm, calculates every target, and unleashes a storm of precision fire, all without a word from the crew. It's not just man versus machine anymore. It's man with machine versus the unknown. And maybe that's the question we should all be asking. When the machines start thinking for themselves, who's really in control? Is it the soldier or the software? In the next part, we'll go deeper inside the classified brain of the M1E3, its AI targeting system, its battlefield network, and how it could transform America's military into something the world has never seen before. But here's the twist you won't expect. Some military insiders warn that this new evolution could backfire. Could the very tech meant to save soldiers end up replacing them?
So here we are. The line between man and machine has never been thinner. The M1E3 Abrams isn't just a tank anymore. It's a living, learning ecosystem of sensors, circuits, and steel. Inside its armored shell beats something new. An AI brain trained to analyze threats faster than the human mind can process them. Imagine a digital co-pilot sitting beside the commander, constantly scanning the horizon, identifying heat signatures, drone movement, even electromagnetic patterns from enemy radars. The M1E3 doesn't wait for orders, it anticipates them. It's not just reacting to war, it's predicting it. And that's where things start to get both fascinating and terrifying. Because when a tank begins to think for itself, who's really in command? The soldier inside, or the code running the show? US defense analysts call this the tactical singularity, the moment when decision-making shifts from human instinct to machine logic. It's efficient, yes, but it's also unsettling. Wars have always been fought by men, with emotions, judgment, and fear. Now, machines with algorithms and precision are taking the wheel. It's like replacing a heartbeat with a processor. And yet this is what keeps the army ahead, this fusion of human courage and artificial intelligence. But make no mistake, this evolution isn't happening in a vacuum. America's rivals are racing just as fast. Russia's T-14 Armata uses automated turrets and digital crew capsules. China's Type 99B is rumored to use quantum-linked targeting systems. The difference? The US isn't just adding AI to tanks, it's redesigning how tanks fight together. In future conflicts, the M1E3 won't operate alone. It'll move with robotic wingmen, unmanned scouts, and AI drones all sharing data in real time. The battlefield becomes a living network, a hive mind of war machines moving with one purpose: overwhelm, outthink, and outlast the enemy. Now imagine the chaos of that kind of war. Drones battling drones, tanks communicating faster than their crews, a digital storm where every decision is made in milliseconds. It sounds thrilling until you realize how fragile it all is. What happens if the enemy hacks the network? What if one corrupted signal turns an ally into a target? That's the new fear. Cyber warfare inside the battlefield itself. The Pentagon's engineers are racing to make the M1E3 hack-proof, but the truth is, no system is ever 100% safe. Every innovation opens a new vulnerability. Every advantage invites a countermeasure. And yet, amidst all this danger, there's something deeply human about it. The drive to adapt, to survive, to never fall behind. That's what the M1E3 really represents. Not just technology, but American resilience. It's the embodiment of a nation that refuses to let its legends die. A country that still believes in its warriors and their machines. Because when the world doubts America's strength, the M1E3 will be there to remind them that innovation is the ultimate weapon. But here's the twist. The real revolution isn't the tank itself, it's what comes next. The Pentagon's next phase is the Integrated Combat Network, where the Abrams, drones, artillery, and even infantry helmets share one synchronized system. It's not science fiction, the groundwork is already being laid in secret trials. If successful, it could give US forces a kind of digital sixth sense, the ability to see the battlefield before it happens. And if it fails, it could mean losing the edge that's protected America for generations. So maybe the real question isn't whether the M1E3 is ready for the future. Maybe it's whether we are. Are we prepared to hand decision-making to machines? Are we ready to fight in wars where milliseconds decide survival? That's not just a military question, it's a human one. And as you think about that, remember, this is only the beginning, because what comes after the M1E3 will change warfare forever. Stealth armor, drone-linked armor units, quantum-guided fire systems, it's all on the horizon. The M1E3 isn't the end of an era, it's the warning shot for the next one. If you've made it this far, you already know. The future of war is being written right now, in code, in circuits, and in courage. Don't miss what comes next. Watch our next episode where we uncover how the US military is merging human soldiers with AI systems in real combat, a project some insiders are calling Project Ghost Force. Until then, stay sharp, stay curious, and never underestimate the power of evolution.